All right, so we're gonna see how this works out because the Lord was like, I do not, I'm not concerned that you don't have a band. I'm not concerned you don't have music. What I told you and watch me work. So I'm like, all right, so this is my worship music. What God has always told me is reach out to the lost and broken. So I just been just, plus waiting, no more. God finished doing the impossible. Enjoyed my time with all my haters. I called friends. I still love y'all, but y'all a lot of fools and there's a lot of you. I came from rock bottom, still got fingernails after digging myself out. And dirt was just a stepping stone. I never tried to hide it, just survive it. Some days I still be pulling some out. Reaching for my money, man. I walked out with pockets full, but I guess that green paper's rocket fuel. Witnessed the meteoric, the rise of he's historic, the pride of Abraham, water in the seeds to flourish, fresh off a level 39 yard. How many times did the first day of my life turn into doing time? Snake charm, coming back from duty with a lot of kills, and the problem still pointed in my hairline, being me, born to be a hero, but ain't no heroin never eating me. Living under the fallacy that breathing's free. Lifetime after lifetime, a bartender, I really did it this times. Turned into bartender, you're fired. Drop the bottle, there's a lot to fill with the good stuff. My tats are scars to lead my people, never meant to look tough. I was born into a paranoid state. My daily meditation was looking behind me, bracing for attacks, taught me to see 'em coming, to see 'em running. Was requiring perfect timing. Now as soon as I find 'em, I just stop 'em from trying. People fear the devil. I give 'em a choice to bow when I'll climb and witness the first and last ultimate lion. Catch 'em while they fixin' their speech. I'm already toothpicking my fangs. 3 years and still getting pieces out, licking my teeth. Been stalking for a while, like remember me? What the F did you think? In my mind, everything's mine. And from anyone, there's nothing I'm wanting. God made, so everything's nothing. Anti-hypocrite, pro everyone. So angelic, my existence is the original frontman band relic. Without self-admiration, but I still got a cop a feel. Artwork from an invisible incarceration that dug in like the artist decided, whatever if I forgot the drill. My purpose is the motive. My people are my currency. Knocking needles out their arms. Crushing G-pipes under their nervous feet. You've just been swept off them. The sensation's like floating in the pattern of a cursive E. When you land safely and stand facing everything you ever wanted. Taste. Find out I'm more than you can stomach. 'Cause I was born to be abandoned. I'm so blessed to finally see that I've never been abandoned. There is beauty in the strength of being what's left of my skin. Beneath the ink again. Every part of me's a story, bled in victory. A rough draft masterpiece, I'm the master's piece. Every part of me's a story, bled in victory. A rough draft masterpiece, I'm the master's piece. And there's beauty in that strength. There's beauty in that strength. What's left of my skin beneath the ink. And I'm no longer born to be a band. Then, all right. So I already started with my Bible reading and my worship music and all that. Let's make sure that I'm on track here. God will let me look triumphantly upon my foes. Do not slay them, or my people will forget. Scatter them by your power and bring them down. Break out the fangs of the young lions, O Lord. Let them flow away like water that runs off. When he aims his arrows, let them be as headless shafts. Yes, I shall joyfully sing of your loving kindness in the morning, for you have been my stronghold and a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for God is my stronghold, the God who shows me loving kindness. So basically, I have a whole bunch of things the Lord has been writing through me, and one thing, he kind of gave me the choice. He was just like, all right, it's your kingdom. Run it the way you want. And I was like, no. I was like, why would I do that? I was like, no. I'm like wrapped around his arm. I'm like, no. So it's like, when he was like, I already know that the Psalms are poetry. David wrote poetry all the time. So what I've been told to do is basically use what I've learned to glorify God. And the plan is so amazing and complex and simple at the same time that I'm only going to reveal what God tells me to reveal. So it's really about get started. Like, build your kingdoms. Go to God, pray, and do what he says. Go where he tells you to go. Just let go of the things you see around you and realize God always has the perfect things for you, the perfect people for you. And I've been kind of like, all right, we'll do another one. Which one, Lord? Which one? No. There's a lot in here that people just aren't ready for. So I'm like, which one do you want me to do? Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Show me, no. Alright, mapped out. That would be funny. No. Alright, which one? Oh, okay. The one about my angels. I was wanting to do that. Let's see. That one was called Invisible Prison Taps. Alright. It might be called something else once it actually gets music to it. And I write a lot more. Alright. Who says I can't write my own story, told gory, unfolding my own glory aside from that cold morning inside, Now breaking out, I'm alive, twice as pretty as I've ever been. Now if they want to talk to me, they gotta wait for me to find someone to hold the phone for me, insulated by the Most High. Stepping down on needles and G-pipes, thinking of my younger days when everybody just stole 40s. And nowadays it's the same. Lies get told poorly. We're all stuck between I used to be this, now my name is Oh Pour Me. Another one, numbing where the trouble's from, stemming from me loving them. Got it hard to love myself, cause there was none for me. And life gets so boring, finally got me at the point of no return. Soon as I get there though, I wanted to help you get there, unscared, safely enthroned before me. I get instructions on the daily, man, it's hard to explain. The neck pain, staring at the sky, being told, expect change, while viewing the rest strange. Mama, I ain't happy here, she said, don't close the door slowly. We all feel alone, but I refuse to be its victim. Been searching for a family so long among the snakes. I learned to hear the truth within the hissing before I even listen. I'll always love y'all, but I'm already gone. No point to say I'm missing, so I can come back and you can say you ignored me. It feel like every moment I might get pulled back to walking in sandals down cold halls. People looking at me like, look at who's back. I'm trying to tell time I did my time. I need some new slack. Tired of this life of look at dude's tats. Who's that? I'm trying to hold on to the survival tips and let go of the fake I might have mistaked as wisdom that I can use to be my own man and build my own fate. I've always known as with him. I've always known as with him. I'm always known as with him. Walking that thin line between his truth and Christian. Seems like they really want a scandal for ammo and me to say I was only kidding. So I give a shout out to God's angels helping me out from every angle. I wanna share my gratitude. I wanna share my gratitude. Here we go now, here we go, here we go, here we go now, here we go, here we go, here we go now, here we go. I think that... And this one I'll just write in front of you. I don't have the chorus for this one yet, but I was writing this one the other day. That one was called Shout Out to God's Angels. Because I feel like everybody has that in them that they want to say. So when people listen to that one, they'll be reminded that God is always looking out for them. And then, of course, I'm reestablishing the Way as my church. All right, so blessed. Still trying to figure out when did Halloween end. Once prayed, Lord, please make me fearless. God said, wish granted, follow me then. Say goodbye to all these things, and all of these ends will turn to. Now I'm relaxed under a tropic breeze. God showed me a map of the world, said, have. All of these still have days when I'm thinking, who'd have thought it's me? How can I possibly blend in? I once asked me, adapting, and asked me, how can I do it your way? I said, ask me, you are who you are, as king, asking. I traveled through the inescapable, broke out in a sweat that was no sweat. With God, nothing's inescapable, he made me capable. I always hold the winning hand, ace is full. Sometimes I guess I pretend, fantasizes of heroic deeds, then I take it to a training ground, striving to get A's in school with the racers full of chalk dust. Sometimes it's heavy on my thoughts, sometimes a levy in a box. Lord blesses me by testing me, root of David. I'm a boss, net sir, yes sir, his highness elevated. No sudden notice, just showed up to help the celebrated lost. That's been calling me friend. I'm already there, but I still gotta write it down. Surplus of tactics and weaponry, many clips of truth and extendos. When the ropes drop, it's in those and chins low. Norma slugs through the passenger side, watching the rim spin slow. This will be my baby and I ain't settling for 10 fingers and 10 toes. Dedicated to the art of topping charts. Me versus me, heart to heart, where to start, a la carte. It's kinda refreshing to know it's my choice. Build a kingdom piece by piece. A lighted match in the middle of the dark. Lighting up a cigarette, the tobacco's all natural. Rolled up prison style, taking off my shirt while they checking if my hands is cool. And if they have a bruise, cause they done had a few. Guess it came down to impressing women. That was just suppressing venom. In fact, I know that. Now that's fact. The struggles never go back. My heart's equipped with low jack. In fact, give me my mother effing road back. And where's the gold at? Rocking chairs with old cats. Some fish get thrown back. I'm in a place where my heart is full. Submission is my way of life. Grew up in a controversy after controversy type of martyr school when the ark was new. So let it be, but I can only express so much pain before I'm tired of hearing myself. I know no one cares. I'm tired of fearing myself, my help, and I'm tired of steering myself. So I'm rejoicing that the hardest parts is over. The pain still makes me grateful among the hateful, wielding power, but I'd have rather lived on my knees than die like a coward, devoured by the hour. I'm on my Proverbs 3:5. Now I live inside a strong tower. God's louder. No longer feeling like I gotta meet human expectations, excluding extra greatness. I used to make a move thinking they probably won't understand what I'm doing. Now I choose to let them say shit. I live for God. Our God's for me, and God's for me. God's always for me. Consider me a newer spaceship with lunar LASIK. To me, the moon's the basics. Peace signs to the complacent. And I guess I need to come up with a chorus for that. Let's see. I'm so blessed. My blessings come from not just anyone. Oh, you're the only one. Oh, I'm your son. Lord, bless everyone. Bless everything I put my hand to. Oh, let it be your will be done. Let it be your will is done. Let it be since we are one accord. Oh. I am blessed, I know I always will be. Thank you. I am blessed, I always will be. Thank you. So, that's all the Lord wanted me to do, so I did it. I love you.